Hi everyone, this is Jody Moore again from the accounting team. Today's video is just going to go through the document vault, find out how to use it properly, and yeah, just find your way around it. So we're going to click into it. Okay, so I've just uploaded a few random documents, nothing there that, yeah, just a few random ones. So we'd like to upload documents into the secure portal because it's a lot safer than sending them by email these days. So that's why we started using Advisor Logic primarily. So to view documents, so when we upload documents for you, we'll obviously let you know that they're there. So in Advisor Logic, you'll actually find the documents are listed numerical order first and then alphabetical order. So unfortunately, they're not actually listed in date order. Something I'm going to make a point of asking for that to be rectified. So if you've got sort of 50 odd documents in your document vault, you're going to have to kind of look for it, unfortunately. We'll try and tell you what we've called it so that you can hopefully find it easier. The other way that you can find documents is you can actually go across to the left-hand side here and you can filter documents out. So you can see that I've got 3 documents in my document vault, so all files is 3. I've put everything under the accounting category, and then in the I'll look at how to filter, how to categorize documents later. But just for now, so if I click on, so all 3 documents are in the accounting category, and then I've also broken them down into subcategories as well. So I can filter documents out that way as well. So that's if you are looking for a specific document, hopefully you'll be able to find it by filtering for that document based on whatever subcategory they've been saved to. Hopefully that will make a little bit more sense when I show you how to upload documents. So once you find a document that you want, so pet feeding Jody, I was looking after a friend's cat, so she sent me instructions. So if you're wondering what that's about. Now this is a Word document, so I'm going to go across to the side here. So the 3 vertical dots, I'm pretty sure with a Word document you can't preview it, but I could be proven wrong. Oh no, it has previewed it. Okay, that's good to know. So you can do that for any of the documents in here. So you can just preview. If you click on preview, as you saw, it's going to open up a new tab on your browser. Otherwise, you can click on download file and it will download it onto your computer. So I'm going to go back to viewing all. Okay, so that's pretty much all it is for viewing documents. So I'm going to now show you how to upload a document and how to set up so that you can filter documents in future. So if we can click on upload, you can either click on browse and you'll come up with a folder as to where you want to choose that one. Or you can actually open up your thing and drag and drop into that box. Okay, so that's 2 ways that you can upload them. Now this is where it helps to change these settings so that we can filter. So the first thing I would request everyone to do is to actually name your document to something that's meaningful, because if you, when we go back into the document vault, if it's just random characters and so forth, you're going to have to open up, if you're looking for something in specific, you're going to have to open up every document trying to find that one document. So if nothing else, if you don't do any of these categories, that's fine. But if you could please try to name it to something that's relevant. That might include a date of the document and the document name or something like that. So this is where the filtering starts to come in. So as you saw over here, I had all files, and then underneath I had accounting. So every document is going to show under all files. they're all files. But that's when then you start breaking it down. So the first category for the accounting department, we use accounting. For the financial planning, I'm not entirely sure what their category system is. So I'm just going to stick with accounting for now. So if you're a financial planning client, hopefully you'll receive some guidance or be able to sort of work out what subcategories to use. So accounting, and then I'm just going to choose a subcategory for each one. You can also choose the year that the document relates to, so the financial year that it relates to. And then you can choose entity if you want to, particularly if you've got, spouse, and then you've also got a company or you've got a trust or self-managed super fund. All of that will come under entity. So you can do that as well if you want to. So then you click on save. Now, there have been instances where people haven't been able to find this save button, and I have had people bring their laptops into the office and I haven't been able to find it kind of last year. I think I've pretty much worked out what the problem was. I think at the top here, along the top, they had a banner, like it might have been just a banner saying some sort of an announcement. So it might be an update happening on the weekend, or those sort of kind of banners that come up on the top of websites every now and then. So all you've got to do, I believe, is just find the little X. It's usually at one end of the banner, and then just close that banner off, and then that should then raise everything up to be able to find the save button. If that doesn't work, the other option you can do is to go up to your find your settings, or it's usually the three dots at the top of your browser. So this isn't in AdviserLogic, this is the actual browser. You should be able to find settings and zoom. I've been told that the 30 to 40% zoom seems to work, seems to bring up the save button again. But just play around with the zoom. Yeah, it just makes it small, it makes everything smaller. Until you find that save button, and then you can resize it back up to the size that you prefer. Okay, so we're just going to save that. Okay, so remember I've used subcategories, business expenses and ATO documents. So when you go back into here, those are now in there. And if I click on accounting, I've now got keeps hiding my subcategories. They are there. So hopefully that doesn't happen for you. Strange. I'm going to refresh my screen, see if that helps. Go back into my document vault. All right, so they're coming up now. Okay, so all my subcategories. So if I'd put, say for example, let's click on birthday frequency. Okay, so if you need to change anything, so you want to change a subcategory, you just click on anywhere on the row that you want to change, and it'll come up with this document detail box, and then you can change this categories here. So I'm going to put it into ATO docs. Choose an entity. So again, you can change anything like that. You can change the title, 2026, anything like that. You can put a note in there if there's if you need to tell us anything about that document. That's a handy little spot to put. So I'm going to just put test here so you can see where it comes up. Save and close. And there you go. See, there's my little note that I put. Okay, so that will provide us with some further information. You'll also notice that I changed the birthday frequency category. So to ATO docs, there was already a document in ATO docs. So if we click on subcategories, there's now 2 documents in ATO docs. I can click on the ATO docs and the 2 documents are filtered out. Now, once you've uploaded a document, if you've accidentally uploaded a document, you've sent the wrong one, or you've duplicated the documents, unfortunately you can't delete them, but you can, again, just click on here and just say, just change the title, disregard, make a note down here, just something in incorrectly uploaded or duplicate or yeah, whatever you want to put up there. If yeah, just put some sort of note in there and then click save and close again. Okay, and then that's going to come up saying incorrectly uploaded, disregard. Okay, so now the other thing to mention as well is on a staff perspective, we can hide documents. So particularly if you've been with us for a few years and you've got 200 documents there, you don't really want to be seeing 200 documents all the time. So we can actually hide documents. We've got a view that says just us, so just the staff, and then us and client. So if it's a current document that we want you to look at, we'll have it listed as us and client. But if it's an old document that we've finished using, we no longer really need it, we'll hide it to just us. So we've still got it, but it just kind of moves down the list of documents. So it's still there. We don't delete documents. So if there is a particular document that you want to view again, just let us know and we can change the setting so that you can see it. Okay, I'm just going to check my notes to make sure I've covered everything off. Category, subcategory, save, reduce cost. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to cover. So hopefully that has helped. You can watch this video as often as you need to. If there's something that's still not quite clear, please let me know. I'm happy to redo the video if I feel it needs updating. And yeah, hopefully that will help in the future. Okay. So thank you for joining me and yeah, look forward to working with you. Thanks.